Liars are even like deceivers that you don't want to let in your homes. Every time you listen to a liar talk, listen to a liar talk, like to spread tongues in the world. Hey, what's up? No! Now. What's up, man? How you been? Does the name Mick Jagger rings a bell? Any Mick Jagger fans on here? Any Mick Jagger fans? Any of Led Zeppelin? We also got Eric Clapton. Y'all guys never heard about Eric Clapton? That name looks familiar. Eric Clapton, Bon Jovi. We also got Van Halen. We're talking about like musical stuff on here. Any Alice in Chains, alternative rock, grunge rock. There's so many eras of music that are different besides techno. Any Black Sabbath fans on here? Any Nirvana? All Nirvana fans on here? That sounds familiar. Like Nirvana, The Grateful Dead, Runaways. Alice Cooper, Scorpions, or Queen. I've known a lot of musical bands on here. I know a bunch. When you're skinnier, Blondie, The Doors. Kyle, what's up? How you been? We're just talking about musical chats. Cool Mickey. We're just talking about musical chats on here. Something musical. Doesn't the name Van Halen rings a bell to you guys? Guys, does a musical named Van Halen looks interesting? We got Van Halen, Escape to Fate. None of those guys seems familiar. What about Alice in Chains? Doesn't look familiar. Yes, Oliver Tree. Wasn't he used to be Oliver Tree used to be a streamer, right? That's what he does, like streaming, right? Oliver Tree. Too bad that too bad that too bad that he just passed away. Everybody has been hearing about him. Rest in peace to that guy. Nirvana. Does that band looks familiar? Everybody used to watch his channel before he's gone. There's another person that's gone too, Ozzy Osbourne. That's okay. That's okay, my friend. You know the singers, but you don't have to know the band. I understand. Alice Cooper, I don't know if you heard about that guy. Alice Cooper, does that name ring a bell? No, that was a dude. Alice 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 Cooper was a guy. There is a band called Blondie, which is there is a band called Blondie, which also sang by a lead singer who is a woman. Also, forgot her name. Ever heard about Cyndi Lauper? That was a woman. You guys like Cyndi Lauper, Linda Blair, Ariana Grande is a woman also. Ariana Grande is a woman. I've heard about it. Billie Eilish is my favorite. Is my favorite celebrity. Billie Eilish is my favorite. What about Avril Lavigne? She was a woman too. Avril 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 Lavigne. That was a woman too. There was a singer. There was a singer. There was a singer called Pink. That's a woman. I've seen it. Billie Eilish is my favorite. Is my favorite celebrity crush. Oh, I see it. Looks good. Billie Eilish has always been my favorite celebrity crush. Everybody has crushes of their own. Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson's a dude. Michael Jackson has always been a dude. What happened? What happened, William? What's the bad news? William, what's the bad news? William has bad news, everybody. William, that's okay. If you don't want to send anything, that's okay. I understand. You you will be never you will never be forgotten, William. I'm not upset at you or anything. You just have to accept my William, that's okay. William, that's okay. If you can't type in anything, that's all right. It's gonna be okay, William. Never stress yourself out. I'm in the USA. I'm in the USA.
Up yourself. Yes, you I tell you. Me and on Daddy now gonna away. Daddy you will cut. You know they run now. You see the difference? You see the difference you make a cut. On our own. You see? Where it go? You you from you.
I work at the Home Depot, William. Home Depot. Hey, how you do? Brother, welcome in. That's good, brother. Money chaser. How you doing? Everybody's good. Can't complain.
You gotta do this joke me back in the life to not plan. You make it alright. You go.
That's good.
This is just what I'm doing.
No problem. It's always good to stop by. That's good for stopping by. Yeah, it's always good to be stopping by to say hello. Everybody has a good day. Some people always have a lot of bad days. It's always good to be stopping by. I'm having a good day too, brother. I never had a bad day. Oh, everybody have a good day. Nobody's not thinking of nothing crazy going on out there. Guys, most of these people are start thinking about doing the unthinkable. Guys, y'all know what Hmm. That's very good, brother. Thank God you got food on your plate and you got money in the bank. That's also good. But most of these people out here are not thinking about money. People out here are just thinking about doing the unthinkable way. Guys, you got most of these people on the outside world are doing the unthinkable. They always try to do the unthinkable way, trying to impress other people. Guys, that's what criminals do. I've I've seen a lot of criminals get. I've seen a lot of criminals try to be stealing a lot of cars to get away from the police. Guys, I've seen a bunch of weird things happening. Just like the people were at the corner store. The people were at the corner store just pretend to shop. Then people like to be stealing like a bag of chips, stealing soda, stealing snacks. People always like to do a lot of robberies at the store too. there's a lot of these people at the. You never been to a tire shop? You never been to a tire shop getting your tires changed, right? Y'all never seen. Y'all never saw a bunch of dudes always been hanging out by at the mechanic shop as as the mechanics went to go get lunch. As the mechanics were on lunch, a lot of these car thieves would like to be stealing tires, a lot of wrenches. Where were like where like wait like where are the mechanics at when they're guys? You never seen a person has been stealing a bunch of tires like they're free. Guys, I seen a bunch of people start stealing car tires. Just because when criminals see the sign that says free, they also gotta pay for it. But these criminals don't got no common sense. JS, you was exactly right. JS, you was right about that part. Some mechanics likes to rip off people. Some mechanics like to rip off people. It depends what kind of mechanics they are. Cheap, cheap mechanics, or mechanics that try to steal your money and runs away with it. So swag. Hey swag, you never noticed bunch of there's a bunch of mechanics out here. There's a bunch of mechanics out here that are always been selling tires. Then you got these criminals out here that likes to be stealing cars too. If you leave your keys in the car, swag, I've been seeing some people start leaving their keys in the car. Then a thief takes the car and nobody didn't stop the criminal on time. There's a bunch of these car thieves out here if y'all not careful. Stealing cars is a bad idea. Y'all ever watch the episode called Bait Car? People like to be stealing vehicles out here. Or you never see a guy. You never see a. Haven't y'all ever see a elderly? You never see an old man. You never see a. You never see a. You never see a 75-year-old man just got robbed by a criminal. Guys, wasn't it wrong to be robbing from the elderly? I've I've been seeing a lot of thieves inside of their retirement home stealing from the elderly people. I've seen a lot of thieves do that. I've seen a thief try to steal. I think I saw a thief that's trying to be stealing like lots of radios, lots of TVs. Guys, are you looking at these people that set up what is wrong with these people out here? Like to be stealing a bunch of they've been stealing microwaves, surround sounds for the TV, computers, a flat screen TV, lawnmowers. These thieves a thief likes to be stealing a lot of those stuff like a brand new microwave. They've been stealing like a brand new microwave and a TV. A thief can see anything that he could steal. A lot of these thieves should be like in prison already. But my question is, where were the police at when the thieves were on the loose? Like, where the cops at? Somebody gotta call the police on these criminals. Hey, Swag, hear me out. Every time when a person leaves the house, right, the homeowners needs to lock their own houses. If they've got to lock the house, a thief can find his way inside the house if they don't lock it. Why do you think thieves are going to start breaking into people's house? By stealing their wallet? How become a thief likes to break into a house, been stealing valuables? Yeah, what kind of person that likes to leave the house then a thief tries to break in stealing a lot of valuable stuff like watches, wedding rings, money. Guys, this is why you should not tell you cannot tell people where your money is. Why do you think these people are trying to be selling stolen goods? Where do you think they got the goods from? I've been seeing a lot of people trying to be selling stolen stuff like on the street. That's why I don't. This is why I don't buy nothing from people. People are a bunch of thieves and liars too. When a thief goes to the courthouse, you got a dog that is mean. Handling a lot of dogs that are mean is not a good thing. Hey guys, here's what my problem is. Just because a person had parked their car there, that does not mean you don't have to be stupid just to waltz over to the car and try to steal it. Because in bait car, they just put a tracking device like under the car to see where the car goes. You don't know about bait car, right? All these people are being stupid out here. Sleepy time. Haven't you ever watched Bait Car? Bait Car is like an episode where the police puts like a tracking device onto a car. When a thief takes the car, they have to shut it down. That's what Bait Car means. It's like an episode where a guy gets into a car, then the police has to shut down the car when a thief tries to get away. Well, you know about track. You guys never heard about a tracking device on vehicles? Tracking device on vehicles does track the vehicle if it's stolen or not. That's what a tracking device on cars really can tell. If the car is stolen by a car dealership or somewhere. Hey guys, y'all don't remember? I was watching this guy was smoking a joint. I was watching Bait Car that time. I was watching the dude just ate like a bar of chocolate inside the Bait Car. Then he was smoking weed inside the Bait Car. All of a sudden, he fell asleep inside the car. And the police busted him. You told me that the guy was falling asleep when the police was there. The guy just fell asleep when the cop was there. Like, how come you're just falling asleep when the cop is right there? You guys don't remember that episode? You guys don't remember that episode where the guy just fell asleep behind the wheel and the police was right there watching him. The bait bicycle, the bait bike, I've seen that. And one time in Bait Car, you guys like 3 dudes that are looking for. Looks like the 3 dudes that are just standing at the car, but they did not see that the police is right there just watching them. That's how criminals got scared because they didn't know that the police is right there just watching them. That's how criminals got scared that time. Criminals are afraid of going back to jail, but that's where they have to stay at in jail. criminals don't want to go to jail, the one officer said, "Sir, well, that's your problem. You should not have been out of prison. And now we're going to take you back to jail." Do you see how stupid and dumb how these people are? These people like to look for something to steal, then they'll be going back to jail again. Soon as the criminals got out of jail, they started looking to be stealing cars, stealing scooters. You never seen a guy has been stealing scooters? Y'all seen that, right? A guy has been stealing scooters. Exactly. A lot of these criminals do not understand the law, what it is about. Have y'all guys been seeing people like to be stealing scooters and a lot of shopping carts? What's wrong with these people like to be stealing shopping carts? They've been stealing, people in Publix has been stealing. People at the gas station has been stealing. Swag, you never watched hey Swag, so you never watched have you ever watched Faith Trip? Faith Trip is a YouTube channel that shows you people just go to the gas station and they start stealing. Sleepy time. Have you ever watched Faith Trip? In Faith Trip, you guys a bunch of these idiots likes to be stealing from the gas station and they start paying for another item. I've been seeing people start stealing from a lot of gas stations. First people they do at the gas station is they see something and they just slid it right into their pockets. Then they took the other item, then they start paying for the other item. But what a thief didn't notice that the stolen item was in his pocket. Thieves are not paying close attention. Yes, I've been seeing them stealing at the gas station. Like they see like a bag of peanuts. They took a bag of peanut, then they just slid it in their pocket. Then the guy took out a soda. Then he paid for the soda. A lot of these thieves are walking out with stolen peanuts like it was free. That's how a lot of people is. Always been like freaking idiots. They like to steal. I'm like, how many places do people got to steal from? You know, say, haven't any of y'all guys ever been to? Have y'all guys ever been shopping at Publix, Winn-Dixie, the Broward Meat Market, Doris Italian Market? Any of those stores y'all guys have ever shopped at? They all seen a bunch of guys been stealing snacks from out of there, or some people took like a pack of snacks and they just open it, then they have eating it. Guys, why do you think Publix, Winn-Dixie, and Walmart, they all got cameras around? Hey guys, y'all haven't y'all been to Walmart? Then y'all see a bunch of people stealing from Walmart out of the dollar store. Y'all haven't been to have y'all ever been like to a Dollar Tree? Any of y'all have ever been to a Dollar Tree? People start stealing from out of at a at every Dollar Tree. People like to steal from there. A lot of them do. People love to steal from dollar stores. Have y'all ever shopped at Dollar General before? Y'all been seeing people started. Sure, we'll do. I've seen a lot of people start stealing from Dollar General. People love to steal, man. Like, they cannot stop it because they're so obsessed with stealing. Like, where the police at when you need them? Where were the police at when the thieves always like to keep stealing? Like, call the police or do something. Have y'all seen people start to be stealing from banks? Like, geez, how much money do these thieves always like to steal? They just go to the back of the vault, then they start rolling out with a cart full of money. They've been starting robbing the stores that has a lot of expensive stuff. Like, I've seen a lot of people started stealing a lot of expensive stuff, like a lot of perfumes. The perfumes that are expensive. They took the expensive perfumes, expensive clothes, a lot of purses, wallets. Hey, haven't y'all heard about the Apple Store? You wanna know how many people that like to be stealing out of the Apple Store? They've been stealing like Apple laptops, all the iPhones, all the tablets, Apple watches. Geez, like, they're so obsessed with stealing, bruh. They're so obsessed with stealing. They just grew up doing that. Guys, haven't y'all ever seen a lot of Apple watches that always has been stolen? Apple watches, Apple tablets, even a lot of laptops, iPhones. Haven't y'all ever heard about the hair store? People start to be stealing wigs. Like, there's something's wrong with these people out here. Apple watches, they've been stealing a lot of Apple watches, a lot of earbuds. Have y'all ever heard about them Apple Pods? Like them AirPods? People start to be stealing them too. A lot of Apple iPods, the Apple Pods earbuds, the Apple iPhones, laptops, Apple watches, a lot of tablet casings. I look at that and said, geez, these people do love to steal because they're so obsessed with it. The more they start steal, the more police will come to arrest a lot of them. They have thieves in California. Yeah, let's hope that all the people join there's going to be a lot of angry mobs outside of the Apple Store. There's a lot of these people that like to be stealing. They got people that are stealing from GameStop too. Like geez, man, like not the game store too. people 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 like to be stealing like like a lot of games too. People start hey guys, haven't y'all seen the guy has been y'all haven't seen a guy that has been stealing like a bunch of DVDs? You'll never see that, right? A bunch of people open up the trunk. They've been selling everything stolen, like a lot of stolen CDs. They try to sell it. They try to sell like stolen DVDs, stolen purses, even a stolen laptop. I've been seeing a lot of dudes been selling a lot of stolen goods out there. Stolen perfume, stolen book bags, a stolen Apple Watch, stolen laptops, stolen movie DVDs. That always happens. Like Swag sure did. I just relaxed. Hey guys, how many of y'all do you see a lot of thieves are trying to sell stolen DVDs? Sleepy time, don't forget about the DVDs. A lot of people like to be stealing not a lot of CDs. You ever heard about the stolen music CDs? A lot of people has been stealing a lot of music CDs and they start selling them stolen without the person knowing that the music DVDs are like stolen. The thieves don't care what they stole or what they're selling. A lot of stolen DVDs, they sell it. Hey Swag, you haven't seen Swag, you don't remember back in 2005 where you used to have these way back in 2005, they used to have this guy out here that likes to sell a lot of movies, a lot of DVDs that are stolen. As the police walk up to the guy, police ask the guy is like, "Sir, did you steal these? Sir, did you go to Blockbuster and stole all the CDs and all the VHS tapes?" The guy told the cop a lie. Then he said, "No, he didn't." As the cops looking in the back of that guy's trunk, guys, here's what they found. They found They found a lot of. Yes, that's true. Guys, way back in 2005, they caught this guy was trying to sell. I think he went to Blockbuster and stole all the movies and the VHS tapes. There's a guy that's trying to sell all the stolen VHS tapes, a lot of stolen VCRs in the back seat, a lot of stolen movie DVDs. Hey Swag, I'm telling the story what happened to that guy. You don't remember, hey guys, sleepy time. You don't remember back in your time, these happens like a VCR. You used to use those, right? Any VCRs you use, all the VHS tapes. Sleepy Time, wasn't that back in your time about the VCR, the VHS tapes, all of the cassette players? Guys, those were usually good like back in those days. Cassette players, VCRs, a cassette player that you used to play in the car. I don't think they don't got those anymore, but they used to call those a collector's items. Like the vinyl CDs, used to put in the records. A lot of stores used to sell those like back in the 90s, like a lot of vinyl CDs. A lot of record stores used to sell those. Like the vinyl CDs. You never seen those back in your day, right? A lot of record shops sell a lot of vinyl CDs. Like the Beatles. Like the Beatles vinyl CDs. Many more. Vinyl CDs, man. Guys, why do you think they have a lot of record shops? Why do you think they have like record shops back in 2005? People like to be stealing a lot of CDs from the record shops. Like Jesus Christ. They were stealing CDs too from out there. God. They've been like way back in 2005, they used to have a record shop just out in the open. In the record shop, a lot of people start stealing like a lot of vinyl CDs, tape recorders, a lot of tape CDs, music DVDs, CDs, radios. Y'all guys ever heard about Radio Shack back in y'all time? Radio Shack. These have this place called Radio Shack. They've been selling like that was back in my time too. Like I was born in 1999, so back in 2007 I visited Radio Shack. They used to sell like lots of radios for the car, for the house, a lot of radios. As a lot of thieves sees a radio that was sitting outside, they just took all the radios that are stolen and they don't give it back. Radio Shack. How many of y'all guys ever heard about Hot Topic? Hot Topic used to be a gothic place back in 07. Y'all heard about Hot Topic, right? That used to be back in the days. Hot Topic, Radio Shack. But now they don't got no Radio Shack anymore. But they used to. It used to be fun. I used to have a toy monkey when I was a little kid. When I was a little kid, I used to have a toy monkey. Haven't y'all ever heard about Blockbuster? Haven't y'all Sleepy Time? Haven't you ever heard about Blockbuster way back in the day? Blockbuster used to sell like movies you can rent, or you gotta purchase movies to keep them. You ever heard about Blockbuster way back in your time, brother? You just got like Blockbuster, Smoking Monkey. I used to have that too, but I used to. But I still have it. Blockbuster used to be a place where they used to sell a lot of movies to rent, or you gotta buy the movie to keep and watch. Sleepy Time, haven't you ever heard about VCRs? Sleepy Time, have you ever heard about a VCR and a VHS tapes? Blockbuster used to sell those. VCRs and the VHS tapes, movie CDs and DVDs. Man, they used to be fun like back in the day. Haven't you heard about a Game Boy? That was like a handheld thing. Blockbuster used to be fun, but now they close it down, man. Come on, man, like that used to be fun like back in the day. Blockbuster, GameStop. Have y'all ever heard about Party City? Y'all ever been to that store? Party City. Have y'all been to Party City? GameStop. Haven't y'all been to GameStop back in the 2000s? The GameStop back in 2000, they used to sell a lot of PlayStation 2s back then. Hey, Maria. Welcome, Maria. How's your summer break? Hey guys, y'all ever been to the GameStop back in 2000s? Sleepy Time, GameStop in 2001. They used to have a lot of PlayStation 2s, a lot of PSPs. They used to have all the Nintendo. That's good, Maria. We were talking about stores that are way back in the day, like a lot of Xbox 360s, a lot of PS2 games, PS3. All those, a lot of people still keep those consoles as a collector's item. Nintendo Wii. A lot of people used to buy Nintendo Wii from there. Hey guys, I don't know if you heard about the Nintendo DS games. GameStop used to have those like back in 2002. The Nintendo DS games, a lot of GameCubes. Don't forget about GameCube. Those are like popular like way back in the day. A lot of GameCube, Nintendo NES, the PS1. Hey Amuna. Hey, Hey guys, you don't remember those? Hey guys, y'all don't remember those gigantic, gigantic game, the gigantic game case models? Those used to be popular back in the day too. A gigantic, a gigantic, a gigantic things that they used to have like back in the day. I got an Xbox 360 downstairs too. Hey guys, when I go downstairs tomorrow, I'm gonna show you a video of it. I got a 360 downstairs. I got a Nintendo Wii U downstairs. Don't worry, I'll show you the video of it. You guys ever heard about Game Boy? That was popular like back in the day. Like Game Boy. What's up, Daryl? How you been? It's sleepy time. I don't know if you heard about the Nintendo NES. Nintendo NES used to have GameCube used to have those controllers that are like old school version. You guys ever heard about an Atari? Daryl, what's up, man? Long time no see. How you doing, bud? That's why I'm catching up, Daryl. I'm getting up there. Hey, Swag, you don't remember those Nintendo? Hey, Swag, you ever heard about Nintendo DS games? Like one of them small game things that you insert into your Nintendo. Sleepy time. Haven't you ever heard about Nintendo DS games? They used to be like the small things, and the game. Don't forget about GameCube games, Nintendo NES games. You guys ever heard about any of the GameCube games? Those used to be popular back in those times. All the GameCubes. All the GameCube games. Nintendo DS games. I don't know. I don't understand why they start taking it all away. Yes. Yeah, Slipknot should make a video game of themselves. That'll be perfect for it. Much perfect. Haven't y'all ever heard about an Atari? Y'all seen those back in the days, like Atari? You guys ever heard about an Atari games before? That was like way old school before the computers were invented. Y'all ever heard about the Mac, iOS, Windows 98? Windows 1997, Windows 2000s, the Millennium Edition, Windows 2003. Don't forget that Windows 2003 is also in the UK version. No, I'm not doing that. Being a weirdo on here. Sorry about that. That was the guy that was being a weirdo on here. Y'all ever heard about Windows 7? Windows Media Center? The HP computers? One of them big computers like from the 2000s? Y'all heard about Windows 7? Windows Media Center? Firefox, Safari. Y'all ever heard about this? There is an internet called Neptune, like the Neptune internet. You ever heard about the Neptune? You ever heard about the Neptune internet? They used to have us like the Garage Band. They used to have this app called the Garage Band where a lot of people used to use like an app called a Garage Band to record their own music way back in the 2000s. They used to have like QuickTime. They used to have like one of them Apple computers, the Mac iOS. That was way back in the day though, like when I was in elementary school, we used to use the Safari internet. When I was in middle school, I used to use Firefox. Hey guys, that's the end of my video right there. Guys, don't forget to be on live at 12 in the afternoon. I'm going to show you my Xbox 360, what I have downstairs, and a controller too. I'll show it to y'all in the morning. I'll be seeing y'all tomorrow at 12. Stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.